At that time I went a lot to record stores, so just to dig in the crates. And then there was this group called The Proof. They were kind of like the Dutch Tribe Called Quest. But then I saw in this record store, I saw Omar Ray. I recognized him from the cover of the Traditions album. And then I started talking to him, and we found out we had a lot of like mutual interest. And then right after we met, we went to his home and listened to records, and we became friends. So I think only like 2 weeks after that, we had this idea of like starting a project in which we were going to produce the music, and we wanted to work with like 2 or 3 MCs, and then C Major from Proof came in, and Kane Slim, and that was also the moment when Pete called me.
We met at the Haarlemmerstraat, and in that month I was on the cover of this magazine, so I was feeling like I was the shit. So I basically walked in, and like Burke and Omar both didn't really know who I was, didn't really care that much about it. I walked in along with my #1 fan and my best buddy, like, yo, the star has arrived. I am here. So, and y'all were like, so Amsterdam, y'all were not impressed, just couldn't give a shit. And so like, Miss and I both left that meeting like, yo, these dudes have no clue who they just met. What the fuck is up with these dudes, right? And you left that meeting, I know this, like, who's this pompous, why is this dude so arrogant? And so that was the first meeting. It's like, it's so natural that Philly and Perquisite came from North West Metropolis.
Yeah, so we basically had 3 producers and 3 MCs. So the producers were Omar Ray from The Proof, Ain1, which is like a close friend of mine, and then myself, and then 3 MCs. So there was Pete, C Major, and Kane Slim.
And I think North West Metropolis is like a solid record. It's a really solid record. I'm still very proud of that project. Yeah. It's solid, man, and it's like I think my 2 favorite songs actually isn't the one we shot the video for, Self-Reflection, but it's Self-Expression.
Oh yeah, with C Major. Yeah.
Jesus, C Major murders that track. Yeah. Like, C Major was and is one of the most prolific lyricists that we have in this country, and like the alter ego that Aquino, C Major for short, CM, keep many of my visions in prison, my poetry leads him to freedom. I mean, holy moly, that dude was on some shit, yo. And that production is great too. And
together with Ain also, actually. He was a good friend of mine. He actually taught me how to work in like the tracker program I made my beats in. And he was also involved in that project. And I don't want to forget to mention him.
Yeah.
Because we also produced the Self-Reflection song together. Yeah, so basically the record was originally released in 2003, and but it was only released on like vinyl and CD. So now we decided, okay, let's re-release this digitally. So now it's available on like Spotify, iTunes, everything. So yeah, that's the thing.
That's hilarious.